What is up with my gang? What is up with my squad? T-gang in this thing. What's poppin' with y'all? What's up, T-gang? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we will be checking out a female, a 16-year-old getting on TikTok live by one of her friends. So if you're interested, like I'm interested, stay tuned to this full video. It's a lot of informative information. But y'all know, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my social medias. The real _ is Tania's World is my Instagram. But we're gonna get to it.
It's Tania's World vlogs, plus she got reactions. You should see this girl going up, she never lacking. It's Tania, you see her bringing flames, man. What? Gotta shout out T-gang, stand up, stand up.
Calicia's mother says this is the last known video that shows her daughter alive. It shows her making a TikTok dance and appears startled when someone comes into the room.
I said, Pinky, you need to go outside and get some air. No, right, I'm good, As long as I got my Wi-Fi and my Netflix.
Like, this is the morgue. And I was like, the morgue? They was like, yes, ma'am. They was like, well, we were waiting on your daughter's body to come through. I'm like, whoa.
In the digital age,
That's all you say is whoa. You get a call. I'm shut up. Maybe she got a point on saying whoa instead of freaking out, because I don't even have a kid. That's not even my kid. But when she just said I got a call from the morgue saying we're waiting for your daughter's body, that gave me goosebumps like that was my own kid and I don't even have kids.
streaming platforms have become a popular means for individuals to capture and share their daily lives with the world. However, what happens when tragedy strikes during one of these live-streamed moments? This was a devastating case for young TikToker Calicia Williams, whose life came to a sudden and untimely end while recording herself dancing. As the details of her death emerged, questions arose about the circumstances surrounding the incident, leaving her followers and the public in shock and grief. This comprehensive investigation aims to shed light on the events leading up to Calicia's death, the potential motives behind it, the aftermath, and the impact it had on her family, friends, and society.
Says they're baffled as to why 16-year-old Calicia Williams, or Pinky as they called her, never made it out of the Hyatt Regency alive. They say she was supposed to be at a chaperoned event at an Airbnb, and they believe this isn't the only person responsible for her life being cut short.
Calicia Williams was a vibrant and talented 16-year-old girl from Atlanta, Georgia. Born on January 1st, 2004, she was a student at South Atlanta High School and lived with her mom, April Smith, and her stepfather, Romney Savoy. Though little is known about her life and family background, you can tell that she was a well-liked person who enjoyed socializing and living life to the fullest. Her family fondly called her Pinky because of her love for the color pink.
It fitted her well. It fitted her very well.
Calicia also loved dancing and began posting videos of her performing trending dances on TikTok at the age of 14. Her passion for dancing and creativity propelled her to gain popularity, where her videos garnered widespread attention. However, her promising journey took a tragic turn on December 26, 2020. That fateful day.
The fact that it's the day after Christmas, her mother is never gonna be able to, like, I think for you to lose a kid, that's like you never gonna really be able to bounce back like you once were like good. But for you to lose a child on like their birthday, freaking holidays. One of my cousins, his friend just got or whatever like 2 months before his birthday. Like, you can't come back from stuff like that. You just it just I don't know. I don't think I would be able to. I don't know. Maybe the mom might be able to come back from it. I don't think I would be able to come back from it. We're just gonna get back to it.
And with excitement as Calicia received an invitation from her friend named Infinity, or Finn, to attend a Christmas party. Calicia's mom and stepdad felt comfortable letting her go to the party because it wasn't the first time that she was attending such an event. Infinity's mother had also assured Calicia's parents that she would chaperone the event and that it would be a girls-only gathering, just a couple of friends from school.
She's supposed to be at an Airbnb with a couple of more friends from school and the mother. They had done this once before, so we was a little comfortable of letting her go the second time. And we spoke to the mother, and she said she was going to be there.
Calicia didn't get out much and was a bit hesitant about going, but her stepfather thought it would be a good idea for her to socialize, especially after being cooped up inside the house for months due to the pandemic.
I said, Pinky, you need to go outside and get some air. No, right, I'm good. As long as I got my Wi-Fi and my Netflix.
Eventually, Kalisha agreed to go to the party, leaving her home at around 9 p.m. But the party turned out to be quite different from what Kalisha's parents had been told. When Kalisha arrived at Infinity's place so they could go to the Airbnb for the party, the first thing she discovered was that she was the only one there. She texted her mom and told her that, but they didn't think much of it because they thought that she was the first one there, and the other girls would be coming later. Then, she learned that the party's location was unexpectedly changed to the Hyatt Regency Hotel, where Infinity's mother had booked a room for them. This was really strange, but again, Kalisha didn't think much of it because Infinity's mom had assured her parents that she would be there all the time to ensure that everything was okay. So, trusting her friend and her friend's mother, Kalisha didn't mention this unexpected change to her mother. She also didn't tell her parents that neither Infinity's mother nor any of the girls showed up for the party, that it was just her and Infinity the entire time. This video shows her and Infinity making TikTok videos at the hotel room during the supposed party, but shortly after midnight, Infinity reportedly received a phone call and left the room to meet other guests in the hotel lobby, leaving Kalisha alone. With time on her...
This is about to get on my nerves, because first of all, she only 16, so they making it seem like she like a grown woman and she just know how to think for her. Well, I'm not saying 16-year-olds can't think for themselves. They making it seem like the girl just got it. The mama and the stepdad kind of need some parenting advice. I ain't no parent, but they need some parenting advice. Because for the mom to say, well, maybe you're the first one there, my mama would not be going for that.
With time on her hands, Kalisha decided to create 3 TikTok videos showcasing her dance moves. And at precisely 12:02 a.m., she began recording what would unknowingly become her final video. In the video, you can see her performing a dance routine when someone suddenly appears to enter her room without knocking. Clearly startled, Kalisha jumps and quickly gets in front of her phone to turn off the video. Moments later, gunshots are heard coming from inside the room. The details of what followed remain partially unclear, but it is known that shortly after the gunfire, 2 males entered the room and found Kalisha lying on the floor, covered in blood. They carried her to the lobby and called the police. When the paramedics arrived, Kalisha was not breathing and had no pulse. She was rushed to the hospital, where doctors tried to save her life, but tragically, their efforts were unsuccessful.
A 16-year-old girl is dead following a at the Hyatt Hotel downtown. Her death comes as police continue to search for whoever 7-year-old girl earlier this week. As you can imagine, the crime concerning for many across the city. CBS 46's Yasmina Alston is live downtown with some surprising crime stats. Hey, Yasmina.
Well, Ashley, according to Atlanta police, there have been 154 homicides in the city so far this year. That's in comparison to 99 total homicides in the city from last year. Now, in the most recent homicide, a teen boy has been arrested for the deadly of a 16-year-old girl. Atlanta police telling us they responded to the Hyatt Regency Hotel just after midnight this morning and found the girl with a gunshot wound in the hotel lobby. She later died at the hospital.
While this was going on, Kalisha's parents were trying to get a hold of Infinity and her mother to inquire about their daughter's well-being, without success. They actually came to know the truth about what happened 8 hours after her death when they received a call from the morgue.
Didn't learn the group was staying at a Hyatt Regency until they received a horrific call the next day.
Like, this is the morgue. And I was like, the morgue? They was like, yes, ma'am. They was like, well, we're waiting on your daughter's body to come through. I'm like, whoa.
Naturally, Kalisha's parents were heartbroken and enraged that no one had bothered to call them to let them know what happened to their daughter. They were also confused about what Kalisha was doing in a hotel room when the party chaperone had told them that the party would be at an Airbnb. They firmly believed that Infinity's mother should be held partially accountable for what happened, as the hotel room was in her name.
She was responsible for getting the hotel room.
See, my mama different. My mama different. If she knows somebody being held responsible for hosting this whole party, and you supposed to be at this party, and my daughter ain't no longer here, and you got the room, I need to talk to you. I don't know if my mama would necessarily want to talk. If I was no longer here, she would probably instantly go straight to violence. I'm just saying how my mama would probably operate in this situation. Because that is kind of weird how the mama was supposed to be there, but she not there. That don't seem like she got really much to say about the situation. I would ask the friend too. I'd be like, you was with her. I forgot. They underage. I was about to say I would come directly to the daughter and be like, me and you gonna have a problem.
These minors. The hotel room was in her name. So I feel like she should be held accountable for my daughter's death as well.
A woman from South Carolina named Nautica Starkey, who was staying at the hotel during the incident, later contacted Kalicia's parents and told them about their daughter's harrowing last moments. She said that she recalled hearing people shouting outside and asking in panic, "What hotel we at? What hotel?"
I seen two guys coming out the elevator with a little girl holding her. One had one leg, one had the other, and they were saying she had been shot.
Starkey stayed by Kalicia's side, holding her hand as they anxiously waited for the first responders to arrive. During that stressful time, Starkey recorded a video of the EMTs attempting to resuscitate Kalicia, hoping that it might help later in the case. But the video only left Kalicia's parents with more questions than answers. Kalicia's stepfather said,
"The young girl said they moved my daughter's body because of the blood. But when we look at the video from the woman from South Carolina, there was no blood. So we want to know the reason why you took her from the floor to the lobby."
A lot of the details about what happened that night didn't make sense to Kalicia's family. Why was Kalicia the only one present at the so-called party? Why did Infinity's mother fail to tell Kalicia's parents about the change in venue, or that she was not going to be chaperoning? Why were there boys in an all-girls event? Kalicia's family and several friends held protests outside the hotel, demanding answers and asking that everyone involved in their daughter's murder be held accountable.
It was just a lot of foul play, and I'm just trying to put all the pieces together because I don't feel like the system is doing enough work to help me.
Kalicia's mother says this is the last known video that shows her daughter alive. It shows her making a TikTok dance and appears startled when someone comes into the room. Within seconds, the video ends.
I want the surveillance footage of what happened. You know, who went in that room, who came out of that room, who was all there, what took place. I need to know what happened after she made that last TikTok video at 12:02 and she was dead at 12:23. I need answers from 12:02 to 12:23.
The demonstration lasted hours, and the family says it's just the beginning of their fight for Pinky.
Meanwhile, a 16-year-old boy by the name of Kerry Brown, who was attending the party, was arrested in connection with Kalicia's murder. He admitted that he had shot Kalicia, but claimed that she was not meant to die. He said that he was the one that had walked in on Kalicia when she was dancing on TikTok. The two apparently knew each other, but were not that close. Kerry said that Kalicia was not expecting him, and that's why she seemed startled when he walked in. The two then got into an argument, though it's not clear what the argument was about. He then said that he grabbed her and tried to violate her, but Kalicia fought back. He got frustrated because she wasn't complying, and so he took his gun from his pants and shot her in the groin. Kerry Brown.
So because the girl don't want to be with you or mess with you, you shot her? The saying, there is plenty fish in the sea. There is plenty of fish in the... You are gonna meet another Kalicia. Part of me feel like he is being honest and that it... Well, not like the whole they fought. And I'm just saying like he came in and shot her. I feel like that's probably true. But then I feel like the friend Infinity, wherever she went, I think they said she went to like the lobby or something. Wherever she went when the girl was making this video, I feel like she set that up. She probably got like two dudes to come in. Probably didn't think she was making a TikTok on live. And that's why she probably wasn't meant to go. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know what their intentions were on coming in there. But I really strongly believe it's because the friend Infinity set that up.
Charged with multiple felonies, including aggravated assault, reckless conduct, sexual assault, felony murder, and possessing a pistol under legal age.
Atlanta police say she and a teenage boy were the only ones inside the room at the time of the shooting. They say the two were acquaintances and could have gotten into an argument. Her parents say something doesn't seem right.
She wasn't out in the streets. She don't go nowhere.
The teenage boy was arrested. He's facing a sexual assault charge, among others.
Now, there's still the question of why Kerry Brown had gone to Kalicia's room in the first place. Where was place? Where was Infinity when all of this was happening? There's a lot of speculation around this, but the main is that it was all a setup. One of the theories is that Infinity had set up her friend to be violated by Kerry Brown. This explains why Kalicia was the only guest in the so-called party and why Infinity left her alone in the hotel room. Another theory is that Kerry Brown convinced Infinity to book a hotel room for Kalicia Kalisha and tell her that there was a party going on and get Kalisha alone with him so that he could have her. Infinity had reportedly changed her story 4 times. Initially, she had told Kalisha's mother that her daughter screamed for help for a few minutes until she was unconscious. If that's true, why did Infinity not do anything to help her? Why didn't she call Kalisha's mother to tell her what was going on? But there is still another twist coming. Despite all the serious charges against him and the fact that Kerry Brown had confessed to not only killing Kalisha, but to also violating her, he only served 1 year in juvenile detention before he was released in 2022. Understandably, Kalisha's family was completely outraged by this and demanded that their daughter's killer be sent back to prison. They were furious about how Kalisha's case was handled and felt that the justice system failed Kalisha. The Atlanta police had not even bothered to call them when Kalisha was killed, that they had to get the news from the morgue. They also blamed Infinity's mother for lying about the entire situation from the start, and Hyatt Regency Hotel for failing to investigate the fact that there were unsupervised minors in one of their hotel rooms. A spokesman for the Hyatt Regency Hotel had released a statement after the murder, calling the incident isolated, saying,
"We are saddened by the isolated situation that occurred at Hyatt Regency Atlanta early this morning, and our thoughts go out to those who have been affected. The hotel is fully cooperating with local authorities with their investigation, and further questions may be directed to the Atlanta Police Department."
Still, Kalisha's parents believe that not enough was done to give their daughter justice, and have set up a petition aiming to gather 1,500 signatures so they could get justice for Kalisha. The petition reads in part,
"Kalishia's killer is now out on bond walking freely while Kalisha is gone forever. It's not fair at all to her family. Nobody that helped do this should be free. Justice for Kalisha/Pinky. Justice for Pinky. Please do not fail this beautiful baby."
So far, the petition has 1,424 signatures. The news of Kalisha's death triggered an outpouring of grief and condolences from her followers, who expressed their sadness and disbelief through comments, messages, and tribute videos on TikTok. Many fans and fellow creators use the platform to share their fondest memories of Kalisha and celebrate her talents as a dancer and influencer. Her life may have been brutally cut off, but her legacy lives on through her TikTok videos, which have remained on the platform. The case of Kalisha Williams serves as a poignant reminder of the potential dangers and vulnerabilities that exist in the digital world. Through this comprehensive investigation, we have gained insight into Kalisha's life, the circumstances surrounding her death, and the aftermath that unfolded. Her story compels us to address the pressing issues of online safety, mental health, and the importance of responsible supervision in youth gatherings. As we remember and honor Kalisha's legacy, we must continue to work towards creating a safer and more compassionate digital society for everyone.
So y'all let me know what y'all feeling with this whole situation. Me personally, I feel like the girl Infinity has something to do with it. Yeah, that's honestly all I can say is I feel like the girl Infinity has something to do with it, but it don't seem like they really said much to this girl Infinity. Didn't really seem like they said much to the mama. All I could say is if that was my family and it happened to me, my family members is like crazy to where it could be something so small and it could just escalate. Like that's how my family is. So if that happened, all it takes is for one person to make one call and everything is like upside down. Like we all cool, we all helpful, we all that, right? But if something was to happen like this in my family, I don't think it would go this smooth. It wouldn't be signatures. It would be pretty much like how I used to do Chicago reactions, and like bodies was dropping left and right, like one body died, yeah, like stuff like that. That's why I'm kind of looking at it like this. I don't know. I don't feel like they did enough, but then at the same time I understand they trying not to be arrested while their daughter is no longer here. But at the same time, if my daughter ain't no longer here, you ain't gonna no longer be here. And that's how I settle my justice. That's how I justify me personally. Y'all leave y'all comments, y'all thoughts, y'all opinions in the comment section below. I'm curious. I am gonna read each and every comment because I just don't feel like they did enough. Y'all know, like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on my socials, _is_Tania's world. But till next time, remember it's T gang or no gang, and justice for Kalisha. But we out.